No. So as Maggie was just saying, Sophia Yin's suicide really brought to the forefront because she was well known in the dog training world. And I went to one of her seminars and she was incredible. She was fabulous. And so apparently as she got to be well known, she had more and more detractors and people were giving her a hard time. And according to this article that I read by Marty Becker, that she got convinced that she was a failure, that she was going to lose her house, and all this sort of thing, and she committed suicide. And Dr. Marty Becker has also just written about his issue with depression, and he's a very well-known veterinarian.
Yeah, see, we need to be talking about this stuff.
Yes,
yeah.
And you were talking about Cesar Millan.
Yes.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, Cesar Millan's suicide.
That he had made a suicide attempt. And when I've talked to shelter workers and rescue workers, and definitely people go through the compassion fatigue with that and so forth. So.
Yeah. Having interviewed Gary Wilkes, the idea that with Gary, because he was in the shelter system for so long, people were like, oh, he's so hardened and blah, blah. Well, I wonder why. I mean, it's probably self-protection. Kind of a thing. Well, and Terry, do you mind if I ask you a little bit about the same issues in the veterinary community? Because it's the same kind of thing, isn't it?
It is. Veterinarians suffer from seeing animals put down so much, or actually having to do it, you know, because the animal is at a point where they can't save them. But if you go through that every day, for years and years and years, it takes a toll on you emotionally.
Yeah.
And so we do have a large suicide rate with veterinarians or depression. So it's also with us too.
Yes.
But the veterinarians who work at those facilities also, if you see a dog that doesn't do well, and you're a veterinarian and you handle that facility, you know the next day, next week, that animal's going to come to you, though it's perfectly healthy. A long time ago, they didn't have rescues.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just kills you to have to, you know, put a perfectly healthy, beautiful, happy animal down.
Yeah.
Because they didn't run fast enough.
Right. With trainers, like with you and I, Claire, I mean, even with you, because you're, you know, Terry Morris here, dealing with veterans, not just veterinarians, but veterans, you know, the training piece is if we can't help them or if we're watching people struggle, right? And it's like we're getting hit with a double dose, I think. Because don't they say in the human health care that it's depression and that kind of stuff is still pretty high up on the list of things, but with veterinarians or dog trainers, you're dealing with like double.
Right.
You know.
And Terry and I have talked about the issues with the service dog training because pretty much all of the veterans that we deal with have some level of PTSD or traumatic brain injury. And so us trying to, you know, build our skills in dealing with them and help them deal with the dogs and helping them build more consistency and trying to keep our equilibrium. And when I first started doing the public access testing and I failed people, you know, failed some of our veterans, and a couple of times they were very upset, and it really hurt me.
Very emotional.
Very emotional and very upset, and I understood, but and so Terry and I figured out we really position it very almost lightheartedly now, and Terry always says, you're gonna fail the first time, you'll be fine, you know, and we've looked at statistics about how hard it is, you know, it's very tough to get, you know, a service dog fully trained through the program, all of this sort of thing. And so, you know, we just go into it that, hey, if you don't pass today, I'll show you exactly what to work on. And that's been working for us.
Yeah. Well, and what's great is that you guys have each other too.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And you can come over. Okay. I'm sorry, I'll stop this.